that should be a thing. But anyway, so that's the premise.
I was gonna say I don't want my car to be driving like human. I want it to drive like a robot.
You know what I mean? Properly.
If it's driving by itself, yeah, drive like a fucking
Drive
robot.
correctly.
Yeah.
To follow every rule.
In the lane.
You know what I mean?
60.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden your car is drunk and shit. Starts swerving. It's like, what the fuck? drunk mode. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yo, is this guy good?
Activate drunk mode. What the fuck, nigga? I'm sober. But anyways, so a story came out where apparently this guy is the first to be charged federally for this offense.
Damn.
His car was driving autonomously and it killed, I think, 2 people, a woman and a child, because it went through a stop sign. It didn't stop because of that. I assume it's because of that system.
Rolling, yeah.
That you know, drive drunk mode.
Drunk mode.
You know? But like, yeah, man, it's just crazy how, like, you know, how you could even do that.
Yeah,
how they would even allow that to happen. But also it's kind of scary. It's like, do you trust? No. First of all, did you trust self-driving?
No.
Yeah.
You didn't trust it? You trusted it?
Yeah.
You didn't trust it? Why didn't you trust it? No? You just prefer to have more
the reason why I
control?
don't trust it, one is, like, I want to be just chilling and looking and seeing people driving crazy, and then my mind
Adjust it.
Yeah, you know, cooling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to adjust to the way people are driving.
Yeah,
that's the reason why, you know. And go through the license.
I guess the perfect world that they're trying to aim for.
If everyone had one,
sensors. Cool. Yeah.
If everyone had one and everyone's driving that 60,
like iRobot.
Exactly. If it was like that,
yeah.
All right. But no, I'm still driving manual. Other niggas still driving manual, moving Wasi. I'm not trusting them.
Yeah, but there's also like sensors on the Tesla to basically detect when certain vehicles are close to you. Because it's like we have lane assist. Well, you remember the man drunk mode on.
I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what happened.
If the man had the regular mode, it could have good.
It could have also been a malfunction somewhere in the system itself. So who knows?
And there's a lot of factors too. Like, especially when it comes to sensors, there's a lot of times sensors are wrong, especially like when backing up shit, and it would say that shit's too close.
You know what I also thought about?
Yeah, shit like that. So it's technology, bro. It's not perfect yet.
And this is like the first of it, like, ever in our society.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go through it sucks that what happened to the mother and the daughter. Yeah. But the thing is that now they know, okay, we can't have drunk mode no more. Well,
the mother and the daughter, or the company.
Yeah, the company knows.
They know.
The company knows, we can't have drunk mode no more.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a test.
What was interesting about, the sensors, how does it work? How reliable? Like, the sensors are like cameras, right? Or like tiny cameers?
They're like,
is it infrared?
It's like infrared. Like, I feel like
it's like little circles.
Yeah. So it's
like like if you had like rear cameras like that, right?
Yeah. Well, no. It's more of like a little sensor that's able to pick up like the lines on the ground, because they use specific paint. So they make sure that the sensors on it is able to detect that type of
And how does it track people?
It detects like if there's like something in front of you. People. So what it does is that
that's what I'm telling you.
It's usually more for objects.
Yeah.
So if they're able to detect like an object coming, then it would be like, oh, something's right there. It may not know what it is, but it knows that something's there.
Yeah, because the reason I was thinking about it is because, like, places in, like, let's say Canada, where we get, in this season, where you get a lot of, like, debris on your car, and it blocks some of the sensors or the cameras.
And it's dark outside.
As Marcus said.
Majority of the time, you're driving, unless you're driving out in 12 at noon. If you're driving anywhere past 4, it's dark.
It's 6 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's really hard to detect. I don't know, man. I don't know if, like, Tesla's gonna jump in on that case to, like, protect,
They're just gonna pay it out.
what they got.
Drive your vehicle,
they pay it out. That creates precedent.
Drive your vehicle.
No,
grab
but
your
like
steering wheel.
you gotta pay it out, because this is the cost of doing this type of business. Like this is where you have to go through the trial and error of like real life situations.
I think there's more to it, because when there's what's that saying? When there's like blood, there's something leaking, or like when there's a drip, there's something leaking. Like, basically, what I'm saying is, if they, it's kind of like with Michael Jackson.
It's like a leaking dam.
It's like with Michael Jackson, when you paid that one kid way back.
Yeah.
He gave the precedent for all these other kids to come through and start suing him.
Yeah.
Once you give up on one front, You give up on a lot of friends.
All of them.
Yeah, but but as I said, like this is the stuff you got to go through because this is the first of its it's the first of its kind in our society. You know,
that's the innovator, bro.
Yeah, like that's the cost of innovation that you got to go through the trial and errors, and you got to put the car in real life situations to be like, okay, can it handle this? So now when situations happen where like let's say 10 years from now, they can at least be like, you remember that case when this happened? Well, we fixed that. That's not happening ever again. And then
I'm not trying to, come off as insensitive. I feel for the people that got hurt in this situation. Don't smile, man. I'm being serious.
I'll see your smile.
I'm being serious. I'm smiling because he's smiling. I saw a smirk come up. I started off real serious. I was gonna be super stoic, and then he started giggling and shit over there, giving a little smirk. Anyways, I feel really bad about him, but like, yo, that's how lawyers are, man. They work with like numbers and just calculations and shit and risk. You know what I mean? Sometimes they super cutthroat and they have to be. And that's
what you gotta deal with. Like this is not the first case that Tesla's had, Tesla's had multiple cases and I'm pretty sure they just paid it off because it's like, yo, like we're not gonna drag this out because it's like obviously we'll look into it to see if the person maintained the vehicle as well. Because that's like another major thing where it's like where you maintain the vehicle to make sure where you updating the firmware when you're supposed to come in to update it. Did you clean the vehicle off the way you're supposed to? So it's like they'll probably pay it off, but then at the same time they can probably put it on the driver as like negligence. Because it's like you didn't do what you're supposed to do.
Also, I'm pretty sure just because it says it's self-driving, I'm pretty sure they say in like terms of services or whatever. It's like they're not actually like true self-driving. Like you still gotta be very attentive. Like you can't fall asleep at the wheel. Because it's not like
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to knock out.
Yeah, we're not in that stage yet. We almost are. There was at CES. I think I talked about it before, but at CES, the what is it? Consumer Electronic, something.
You had the first two.
You know what I mean? They had. I think it was Mercedes. They started talking about how they'll start coming out with truly autonomous vehicles, but like we're not there yet. So it's coming out next. But what we have right now is like it's like half computer, half us. So
but it's gonna take time,
It's on the driver. It's not on the car.
Exactly.
Well, because like they're gonna say why did you
get it?
Well, right now, but like I'm open to it. I'm definitely open to self-driving cars.
As you said, if I can't knock out in the bitch, I don't want it.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm trying to knock out.
I allow it still. I could be attentive and just like step back.
Because like at that point, like I'm gonna. So the main reason, one of the main reasons why I got a manual car was to keep me doing something while I'm driving. Because for me, when I drive automatic, I get bored. Like I just be sitting there and just watching like the road, like just driving on the road, and I'm just like. Like that's when I want to go on my phone. That's when I want to start looking at other stuff.
Really?
But when I'm driving manual, I gotta shift gears. I'm looking around, shifting gears and everything. It keeps me attentive to the road. That's why I don't. When it comes to long distance driving, I'm not a huge fan of it because like I just zone out. Because I just naturally just zone out in general when I have stuff going on around me. So when I have nothing going on, I'm just gonna just start thinking about something. Or I'm just gonna drift off and look off somewhere else.
Okay. All right. So that's not me.
As Marcus said, if I can't knock out, I don't want it.
I'm good on that still.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with my manual.
I feel that.
6 gears, please.
Next thing I actually just want to bring up as well